Back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys having a great, exceptional day. I had a great, exceptional weekend. Um, I learned a lot, especially by being around the great people, great families. A lot of times in today's world, because of so much all this technology, we forget being around family, how important it is, and being around people who are family. Not just the old-fashioned way or of having the same last name and having a bloodline family, but people that actually that they're looking out for you, you'll look out for them, you can inspire them, you can motivate them and educate them, and vice versa. They can do the same thing for you. And then this for me in this part of my life, that's what I consider to be family. So if you can look out for me, I can look out for you. You educate me, I educate you. We can break bread, and enjoy each other's company. The simple things in life. And I heard this coming from millionaires. The simple things in life you cannot put a price tag on. Okay? That is the ultimate money move. All right. Today's word of the day is checkers. Stands for a game played on checkerboard by two players, each using pieces. The reason why I chose this word today, because life has always been a series of checkers and chess. Regardless of what part of the world you come from, regardless of what political affiliates in office, what companies running things, it's always checkers and chess. Who's going to be able to move forward, who's going to be left behind, who's going to get swept off the board. But one thing that I heard this weekend by some great people is that it's great to be able to make money. Because my slogan on my t-shirt that says, make money moves or you're going to live broke like a fool. But it's not always about the actual currency of money. My idea of a money move is I always say, look, as a person, if you can bring joy to my life, bring money to my life, and bring great information to my life, then that is the ultimate money move of anything in this life. Because these are the things that we take for granted. We take joy for granted. We take money for granted. We take information for granted. A lot of times we take people for granted. But the biggest money move that happened to me this weekend is being around great people. Love, atmosphere, positivity. I don't go to cookouts, but I went to this individual's cookout and it was phenomenal. This individual's birthday party was phenomenal. Even though it was hot, it was still phenomenal. Great atmosphere, great people, just a great thing. And usually I don't do family functions, but that was my kind of family function. Nobody was trying to brag. Nobody was trying to play the one-up game. Nobody was being sneaky and conniving. It was just a great atmosphere. And that is the biggest money move on this planet that any of us, and I mean any of us, can have, is when you're in an atmosphere where you feel love, you get great information, be able to give out great information, and laugh and joke and have fun. That was the kind of atmosphere I was in this weekend, and that's the kind of atmosphere I want to live my life in and definitely want to die in. All right? So today's quote of the day is by Snoop Dogg, who I get to see next month for the first time. He says, I used to get stressed out all the time when I thought winning was important. I wanted to try to win and help my kids win. Once I figured out it wasn't about winning or losing, it was about teaching these kids about being men. That's when I started to relax. And I tell people all the time, sorry, I gotta help my dog get into his bed. He's an older doggy. I tell people all the time, don't stress out over things you can't control, because you will give yourself high blood pressure, a heart attack. Heck, this great in-shape wrestler I just saw, I think his last name was Maddox, because I was watching a show called Chicago Firehouse. He just passed away from 1969, passed away this year. Tremendous shape. It's sad. But it reminds me of, this is why you can't take life for granted. Reminds me why you have to be able to enjoy the little things that matter the most. All the money in the world, I've always said this. One of my favorite quotes from Damon Dash, he said, hey, I've been around millionaires and billionaires who are the most miserable people on the planet. Money's just a tool. But if you don't have joy in your life, if you don't have peace in your life, then all the money in the world is not going to matter. If you're not surrounded by great people in your life, then all the money in the world is not going to matter. If you're surrounded by people that don't want to help you be healthier, don't want to help you win, and you're not trying to help them be healthier, and you're not trying to help them win, then what does it matter? Because so many people, as a former coworker of mine would always say, we don't evolve past high school. I didn't get it then because I was in my 20s, but I get that statement now for the last 10 years. Because a lot of people just want to be the coolest person at the table. A lot of people want to be the captain of the football team. People still want to be the prom king and prom queen because they want all the light to circle them, and nothing, and be a part of nothing but arrogance, conceitedness, and vanity all at the same time. And those are the kind of people, regardless of where they live at in the world, not even just the United States, but this world, those are the kind of people that basically become blood-sucking ticks, and I have no use for them. All right, what's the best way to get rid of a tick? You got to burn it off of you. If not, it'll suck you till the cows come home. Suck you dry of blood until the cows come home. So on that note, do the great 3 things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves, and you know what that means now, or you will live broke like a fool in all aspects. Take care.